son.
Yeah. Yeah. You gotta check it out too. Oh yeah, somebody. It look real gangster, man. Look like we in. Oh, this is hard. I like this, man.
It is?
Because you know the looks. You look at a podcast, they have a certain look.
Mm-hmm.
I like this look right here. It looks interesting.
Okay. Let me have my son because he's a videographer. You know this what he do?
Yeah, well, yeah, have him on yourself. Yeah, get some, little technical difficulties, man. We're gonna get this going, man. We're gonna have this discussion,
Thank
man.
you.
We're talking about the FDMG.
Just sit us, set us up, real. Make sure we're.
You know what's so crazy?
What?
I gotta have something. Just play.
To make sure it's right. Is it sequence?
I should be blazing. You gotta be live. I don't know if I got that type of space.
Hit you with the Like this is your intro song now.
Like we bullshit, that would be hard.
If you want it,
this one is an eye piercer, so I'm not gonna lie. It is one of those ones.
So is my glasses like shiny glaze?
It's bright.
Like
you see, turn straight, like look straight. Everything's looking straight. It's definitely it's gonna happen a few times.
You can put it somewhere and cover it up, like it might be too bright.
Is it too bright on you?
Usually what I do is I just try
turn
and
it down.
I just
Is that?
That's taking.
Look at
the light now.
How they look?
Look behind the
Look
camera.
on it.
It's cool. It's not bad, but it's just not like a production type of thing.
It's more production type. That's
But
production.
What about if we put it on that chair?
Put it like here or something.
Yeah, it's the angle. Yeah. See,
You just don't want it right directly in your face.
Yeah.
That is in my face, right?
No,
it is, but like, which way y'all gonna be looking at? It depends. Like, are y'all gonna be talking?
The camera right here, so we're gonna be looking.
Yeah. So this will be cool then.
Okay.
Because I ain't really gonna be looking that way. Yeah, it's kind of like a shadow effect. Like one side is like, and then one other side.
We don't want that.
Yeah, we don't want the side shadow.
We gotta get up. We gotta get it up.
That's
what that. Yeah.
I'm thinking up.
We gotta get it up. Put it on that chair.
This chair here.
Oh.
It needs to be down on
like
it.
that.
Yeah.
Usually I have the what do you call it?
You got the circle one?
Yeah, the circle one.
That's what I thought.
I had the one that's square.
The whole square.
And then you can adjust the lighting.
What happened to the screen?
Adjust the lighting.
I got the square and all that, but the light bulb broke. Yeah, I gotta get some more.
Order another light bulb. That's all we gotta do.
All right, so it looks pretty cool.
If my glasses shiny.
We create content.
What do you think about Mr. fucking Doodle Bar? I mean,
no, hey, look, I can't get into this word. No,
that's crazy. Y'all be talking crazy about myself.
I ain't gonna talk about it. I ain't gonna call him Mr. Doodle Bar.
Come on, man, knock that off.
I ain't gonna call him Doodle Bar.
Shout out Dr. Umar Johnson, man.
Shout out Umar. Then you already got 21 people in here. Yeah.
It's first commodity.
1 to 21, like.
Well, we get ready for this.
This is the first commodity podcast, man.
This is just my opinion, though. You gotta remember, this is just my opinion. I have no followers. I ain't trying to reel people in like fishes on the hook and shit. I ain't trying to start no school. I am a teacher, but I ain't trying to be like, oh, she was at the club the other night. I probably see your parents and shit there.
Right.
Don't worry about what the fuck I'm doing.
Shit.
I'm just giving my opinion on what I think about the situation.
Yo, check this
like
out.
I said, the president's a thug.
He
said it.
Hold on, let me do the intro. Hey, yo, you hear me? It's the Reds Commodity Podcast. Yeah, man. Who we got here?
For today, top notch, Empress, top notch for today on the streets. You already know.
You already know it's Splash Up, man.
Yeah, we on the love seat today.
Yeah, man. So, yo, we here to talk about Dr. Umar Johnson. We talking about Dr. Umar Johnson
and
the school and all that. You know what I'm saying? So, we got top notch hair glue in there. Don't you got the hair glue? You do the hair glue?
I do the hair glue for the natural locks and the natural hair growers. All organic. That got that good stuff going. So if you want it, holla at me. We'll put the shit in the lower key. But I'm just getting some gossip today, as I always do for my mom. You know she be an adamant student at YouTube University. So I'm just commenting on what's been going on. One, we know the brother was supposed to be starting the school. Keyword, supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? Has been type of thing. Then we hear he took everybody's money, almost up to $2 million. These ain't just regular rich people that's trying to invest. These are people that's working class, more so mothers that need some help with their sons. They probably on welfare. They probably got shit they doing. What he said, they will stop going on vacation. Don't go on vacation, y'all. Don't you get those Starbucks coffees. Don't you do all this stuff that you was trying to do. Use that money, send it to me, and I'm going to start that school. I like the idea. Have a place for our kids to come. I'm like, oh, get this sound good. So my mom's had my little brother about to go there. Looks like when he was 12. And then it kept going on and on. 16. My brother's 35 now. Where the fuck is the school? They knew about this before it went public, because my mom's is like knee deep in the ground. She like head on the ground. I'll keep her head. We was like hearing the rumbling when that shit was going on, and the school was way across on the other side of the country. Yeah. My mom's knew about that shit. This back when everybody was getting sovereign, changing their name to El Bay, all of that. We were with the movement. I'm not against the movement. I have one problem with it that I want to address. We can get the backstory, but I do have a comment. I'm saying making it bad for anybody else that wants to start a school for the black kids. Like, oh man, he didn't do it.
You put that man down? That's what I'm saying.
I'm not putting him down. He's putting himself down.
Yeah, well, all right. So you said
I put him down.
You said it's been like
I ain't out there getting hoes. I ain't out there doing cocaine. I ain't out there sitting on OnlyFans. Oh yeah, ladies.
Let that man look.
I'm not mad at his
Who else is speaking up for the
OnlyFans.
Who else is speaking?
I know a sister, her OnlyFans. I ain't been on it. I ain't got it $4.99, but it's $4.99. The other brother, a little more expensive, $9.99 for his OnlyFans. Dr. Umar Johnson, $111.
Man, gotta get his spread, man.
$111.
How else you gonna get it right now? The people's robbing them. The people's.
He was just saying it's not about the money, y'all. I ain't going on for the money, y'all. It's about the kids, it's about community. I'm gonna be talking about what we could do to uplift ourselves, black families, stick us together. But he said his whole life. Why is your OnlyFans so expensive, brother? He said, "Oh, it's
this
a spiritual thing.
Culture.
It's a spiritual number.
This man gotta uphold the culture."
Number 3.
You know what kind of burden that is? What did people do
to
go help Dr.
kids
Umar?
He got the 3 baby mamas that he ain't with because he don't believe in the real family in his own home. My
question is this,
right? He don't believe in black family in his own home, but he wants you to have it in your home.
My question is this. All the people that donated all this money to this man and nobody went and go lift a brick, paint a wall, nothing. Like, come on, man. Like,
I think we should check that record because I think it probably is some people out there doing it. You see that door he got? I think he got some of the kids that was going to go to the school to paint that door and make that door for free. Because that door
whole building,
looks just like that. It looks like some kids painted it. I thought it was some grandiose door. When they step into the school, y'all, they going to feel like they just stepped into the kingdom. Our culture, and I'm like, oh, let me see this door. Let me see this door. My mom's clicked on it, and I'm like, okay, where's the door? I'm thinking that door was going to drop. I thought that was just a backdrop for the door. It was just the door. And let me tell you about the door. It's like side. You know, you go.
Showed you the school.
I thought it was a side door to the school. You know the door that got the little push bar in the middle? The push door in the middle.
That's the same shit
they did in Marcus Garvey. Get in the school, the push door.
You know, that's the same shit they did. They talked about his church. Marcus Garvey had, we had a people's church for us. It wasn't the most expensive thing. This shit raggedy, and then that's the same shit they said about the UNI movement back then. Why are we still doing these same things to our people?
We're not looking for no $5 million school. We just wanted somewhere where our children to get the knowledge.
And I don't like the fact.
Hold on.
I don't like the fact that they try to crucify him on Marcus Garvey's birthday, neither.
Oh, come on.
All of a sudden, this last month, Marcus Garvey's birthday was passed.
What about Frederick Douglass? He said he part of Frederick Douglass' family. Frederick Douglass' family was like, we don't know him.
That's not
what happened? What happened?
The Frederick Douglass family said they didn't know him for real.
I swear to God, boy.
Where is that? Where is this at? Where's the receipts, man?
I have this pulled up on the
receipts.
You know I have little side pictures popping up on this shit. I didn't have the side pictures with the receipts up there.
Right.
What you said? I'm sorry. You told me earlier. It's his family because they had their family reunion at the Frederick at the park. Frederick Douglass. Frederick Douglass.
Statue in the backyard, man.
Boom. That's all you need to do. This is my. Did you know that I'm related to? I'm Maya. I'm related to Maya. That's Maya.
That's Maya.
Yes, the Egyptian. She has the feather. You want to make sure your heart is as light as Maya's feather. Okay. her feather broke because I got kids and shit.
Yeah,
but my mom's made that. My mom's made that.
Yeah,
she did. My mom's made that. But because I have a statue in my house, I'm related to her. I'm related to her. This is
now you could pull that off too.
This
you
was
could have been like, yeah. I would believe you too. That's a fact.
I'm telling you. So because they were at the park and it was a statue of Frederick Douglass, they're related. Bam. Don't believe the hype.
His uncle told me they was related. What are you talking
his
about?
Uncle. Who's his uncle?
I don't know.
Exactly.
His uncle told him. I don't know if it was his dad or
Uncle
anyway,
Tom, Uncle Tom. Yes, they are. You said
my point is this,
that's
man.
Just like you follow me like
you can't fight it against
Mr.
somebody.
He's a thug. What do you say? What do you say? All those thugs, we're gonna go rally up all those thugs, and then they raid the White House, and he pardons them.
Who said they gonna rally up all those thugs?
He said that.
Who?
Trump. When they was doing Black Lives Matter.
He didn't say that.
I will fight.
Y'all
you know what?
If y'all see that, drop that in the comment section, man. Y'all know something like that.
He was
man.
like, what do you call it? Thug.
Hit the like button on the way in, subscribe and all that.
It was thug, gangster. I'm sure it was one of the two.
Fuck
it was something close to thug. He's a thug himself. And doesn't have what you say, thugs, because black people. No, thugs is a person out there doing violent or brutal crimes and committing robbery.
Thug mean black. What you talking about, man? You a thug. Trump can't be a thug. He's white. You can't be a thug unless you're black.
There's no color in the definition thug. Let me see.
All right.
This week you gotta
look up the Black's dictionary.
We gotta go to the Ebonics dictionary. We need to go to the Ebonics dictionary.
Nah, Black's is the law. Black's dictionary is the dictionary.
And then we tell the truth and go out and say blacks are God. They're gonna be like, lies. Oh my God, Jesus is not black. What about that truth? What about that truth?
Who said that? Who said Jesus is black?
What have they not? Go in every church damn near in America. And Jesus on their wall is pale-faced white. They don't even want to believe that the Madonna was black. But you go over there to that castle in Europe, and I bet you she plastered all over that mug in black skin with white people standing next to her, fanning her with a fan. Yeah. This stuff I saw with my own eyes. And don't you dare go in that castle and take a picture of it. We do not want the truth getting out. Don't you get that truth out there. No, sir.
While they worship you.
While they worship you. That's why I said we believed in this brother. He was taking us somewhere we needed to be as a community. But like you said, I'm not going to lie.
We ain't going to talk crazy about Umar on my platform. All right?
I have an opinion, though. I have an opinion.
No, but I'm just saying, like, we got to stop. This is the
I'm not trying to tear him down.
We can never tear down. This is what I'm saying, right?
You want to build a good home for your kids, but you're not treating your kids good.
We don't got Umar preaching Pan-Africanism. Who else is going to do it? We don't got Umar preaching the black Marcus Garvey School, FDMG, Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey School. Who else is preaching it? I wish somebody else would come out and do it. I would love it.
So here's the
thing. I would love to support them.
Here's the thing. I didn't say we didn't support. Like I said, my mom was getting ready to send my younger brother. It's 6 of us. It's 6 of us.
I'm saying,
my mom ain't had a whole bunch of money.
Then who?
My mom ain't had a whole bunch of money, but she was willing to give it up to get that school built, to send my brother down there to help make him a better person, so he's not running through these streets being a thug or a gangster or whatever the hell she didn't raise him to be. And there's a lot of parents that were willing to do that. They was taking parts of their little welfare check, taking parts of their 3-job money, and doing, hey, instead of them going to take their kids to Disneyland, they were like, you ain't going to damn Disneyland. You don't get to see no Mickey Mouse. You gonna see Dr. Umar.
You know damn right anybody finna use no damn
he was
welfare
out.
Pay Dr. Umar, you crazy. They on welfare. Hell.
There was
niggas
a few of
ain't
them.
got that much investment.
A few of them.
Investment.
Okay, well, if not that, I'm sure it probably. Tell me, if your mama was helping you go to this school and she took some of that welfare check to pay for this school and she ain't getting the money back, this why they mad. You think that it's rich white people?
Because it's still winning right now. Why you think he got an OnlyFans?
He got an OnlyFans
right now
because he's sitting on that pillow talking about, hey, y'all girls, I don't drink, but I'm going to Dove's this weekend, so if you see me out there, What type of shit? I thought you were supposed to be talking about community.
I usually
Oh
like
my
you subscribe.
God.
How you
I
know?
wish I had. I've seen it.
Yeah,
I wish I ain't paid no
How you see it?
I did not pay.
Oh, that's crazy.
I remember this. I swear.
Let's keep it real.
Life. I
Dr.
don't know.
Umar, a sex symbol. They want to see him take it off.
I never said the brother didn't look good. He got lots of women.
They want to see him take it off.
He said, I want a queen friend next to me. And he said, I don't want you to be my woman, like my relationship woman. I don't want you to try to get them. I just want you to be on the stage with me, like firecracker to firecracker. They up there lined up. They is lined in. He wants somebody. He wants a twin flame on the stage with him. He wants a
somebody
female.
like him.
Yeah, he wants a female on the stage with him to go touring and talk about and get money from other women to start this random school. So now he's like, I'm going to sell the school and I'm going to start the school in a whole different state. Because remember, he said, I'm not letting this go out of my hands. I'm not letting none of this happen. It's going to be damn for life. I'm going to make this legacy. Now he's ready to sell it and he's ready to start it up in a different state. Hell, not even a different state. He even thought about Africa. He even said Africa.
He had this issue.
This is from
the same way. If the defense, if he was having property issues and issues with the, it seems like he was having issues with the state.
They have people that I was watching that are actually like, yo, I actually still have the receipt from where I gave you money, and the school is not up and running yet. And my kids are grown, they didn't graduate college, and hello, can I get my money back? Hey, and he like, I ain't got the money yet. But here's the thing, y'all. Yeah. My accounts got frozen, and I ain't got no money, and I put in my 16-digit account number.
We did that 10 years. We about to do that again.
I put that shit in, and so that didn't work. So what I need y'all to do, y'all loyal fans out there, go ahead and send me some more money so I can take care of Queen Mother. I got my own kids to take care of. Ain't nobody sending me no money. I ain't on there begging for shit. I'm just trying to figure out what the school is about because I need a good school. Like, I got a daughter now. I feel like, would I send my daughter? Oh, I'm not sending nobody.
I feel like what happened to Dr. Umar is what happens to a lot of leaders.
Yes.
I agree. They get to they start off motivated. You know what I'm saying? They trying to do the right thing. They get into all these hurdles and obstacles. They start to get frustrated, and then they get tore down, and then they get to the point they're like, "Fuck." Being all this shit.
Let me just go back. Can't beat them, join them.
Yeah.
Not a good look because
basically,
here's my problem. Remember earlier I said I have a problem with this. It's not about him preaching Pan-Africanism and taking money and not having a school or hoeing or buying prostitutes, whatever the hell he's doing in his life. Not my business.
Right.
My
his personal life shouldn't be our business.
He is making it bad for the person that actually wants to do it. Because if someone else comes out after him and they're like, oh, he didn't do it, I really think it's a great idea because it is, I'm going to do it. But I do need some supporters because we got this, and this. People going to be like, packing up quick to run, shut them down. Here we go again. Oh, my God. Don't give in. Don't fall for the okie doke. That's why we're here. I'm trying to figure out. I don't know.
So that's my point. That's why we can't.
Like I said, I'm doing my part.
We can't tear this man down and make people in fear of the next. Cry wolf with this man, and then you know what I'm saying. And when the wolf really come, you know what I'm saying. We think they crying wolf. You know what I'm saying. We think it's.
That's the part I'm talking about. But he's out here selling wolf tickets. Oh, he's selling the tickets, and people eating it up. They eating it up like it's cereal on Saturday. When you watching cartoons and shit, they watching him and soaking it up like, oh, my cereal getting smushy.
You see, I support Dr. Umar because, like I said, ain't nobody else bringing that awareness to the people. At least he introduced the concept. Don't shoot the message. Absorb the message. I hate when people quit the mission because the leaders corrupt.
Hear me say,
you quit the mission because the leaders corrupt. My mom ain't following nobody. She's not going for the white man this and the white man that. My mom is strictly know your history. We went to private schools, all that. Meta was our history books. We was learning how to praise. We knew all of that. So trust me, I was for it. But when you can only sit there for so long. You can only keep a child's attention for so long. 20 years? What am I paying attention to now?
He's still preaching. He's speaking. Look here.
Those
This
children,
is why I don't.
those children
I'm
are gonna have
not hating
to
on the knowledge he's
hand
bringing
down
because he's bringing facts from Marcus Garvey, Frederick Douglass. He's bringing facts that we know. You know what I'm saying? It's about the movement over in Philadelphia. It's about how we had the Buffalo Soldiers. It's about our history. Yeah,
Stop right there. That's interesting. That's interesting you said that. Because I meant to bring that up yesterday. I was talking to a brother and I didn't get to bring it up. And a lot of people don't know about that movement. And nobody talks about that. That's very interesting. I meant to bring that up. I think it was yesterday. I meant to tell somebody about that. I just had to stop the whole.
That's good.
That was a moment right there because
the roof is on fire. We don't need no water. Let the burn. That was about that movement.
Yeah,
and then here's the other one. Then when they took the bomb before that, what's that bombing that happened before that? That what's that song? You dropped a bomb on me, baby. That's about another bombing that they did. But here's the thing that I do agree with you with, and I don't know for certain if all the facts are true and what's going. He's in court for the case, innocent till proven guilty. Give you that one. I'm talking about the mothers and fathers that I know that before this got to the feds, they was petitioning out money. They was ready to get their little kids out the house and go somewhere and get some sense so you can come back and be a real man. A gamma man is a real man. Yeah, I need a gamma man. But that didn't happen. These kids are still sitting here running amok in their parents' house. While he running amok too. Telling his daughter, come off Instagram, come off this. But you on Instagram telling her to come off it. Where is the example? But at the same time, I agree with you when you say, don't judge them yet because they always come, like you said.
I mean, that's
with Marcus Garvey, Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, they kill them. The FBI, when you hear the FBI come in, it's a whole different process. It's a whole different process. And then the white man come in and put their little finger in it and mix it around and swirl it up.
All our black leaders
because it's coming together strong.
You can't constantly do the same things that we did in the past that they program us to do to our people. That's what I'm saying. So we got to be mindful. I don't know. We got to find another way to deal with that.
And that's probably why they let it go on for so long because they don't want to just tear the situation down. They're like, come on, we got to have a little faith, y'all. Little faith. Look, I'm coming. We only can go for so we're tired. I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. I'm Fannie Lou Hamer. We can only last for so long. Yeah. We can only last for so long. What they say, this would have never happened in another community. White folks would have shut it down in 2 years, 3 years. And they're not going for that. But the black folks, they said, why it take so long for black folks to get the idea that this was fraud and this didn't happen and this didn't happen? And it's like, we was trying to have faith. We were trying to hang on to the idea because it's such a great idea. But all you did was spray paint a building and paint a door.
Stop.
Come on. God. And then he said, I need more money, y'all, because they got I was there for 30 days. I was only going to school for 30 days. And they vandalized the school. The kids knew the door was open. And they ain't calling.
They ain't vandalized the school?
They vandalized the school. So now he need more money to get it. How? Who knows? He didn't do no police report. They did no investigation.
All the time.
They took all the stuff that he was going to use to build the school up. They took all the school supplies. This is real shit. I'm not making this up. Please, somebody go and find this shit and post it because I don't know how to do that side view. I swear.
So hold up.
This is not coming out the side of my neck. It's coming out the front of my mouth.
Look, listen, you know what? This is what I say. In your defense, on some sense, right? Where's the insurance for the people?
He didn't have no insurance. He didn't have no insurance.
You should have had insurance.
He should have. Should have. Would have. Could have.
With that.
Should have. Would have. Could have.
You don't use people.
And you know what? You know what? I fought them for believing him because they thought he would have had it, but they thought like old man Andy. And old man Andy thought shit was candy. So I don't know. Yeah. You're gonna have to come back with some damn receipts. Where's the receipts? Where's the insurance receipt? If you got this school, this is a school. What if something happened to the kids at the school?
Yeah, you should have some insurance.
You know what I'm saying? For the people. Especially while you talking about
the people insuring the money.
If y'all put money in it, go help build it. So we gotta put money in and we gotta build it ourselves too.
Yeah, you should go.
I thought we was giving money to get it built.
No.
You said pick up a brick or something.
What it is when you make an investment in something, you're supposed to look at your investments.
They have been. People have been going and
I don't
taking
see the
pictures
receipts. I
of
don't
the
see the
school.
receipts of that.
They've been going and taking
don't
pictures
see
of the
that.
school, and the school has the pretty door, red, black, and green, and the red, gold, and
I
green
hear a
with
lot
a
of people
star on
talking
the
about
front,
he failed.
and it's beautiful and yellow.
I hear a
But
lot
all the windows is
listen,
boarded up.
I hear a lot
The
of people,
windows been boarded up for
listen,
10 years.
I hear a lot of oh shit.
You don't need no
I
ventilation in
hear
that
a lot of
motherfucker.
people. I hear a lot of people saying he failed. I don't see a lot of people saying we failed.
We failed for giving him our money.
See, that's the wrong attitude.
And
See,
people
that's
are
what
like,
they want to program into us to
well,
say.
where is
in
the
the
money at?
public.
If he not going to school,
Because when you
the
say
money
that,
should be sitting in the
that's
bank
what
account.
happens. You mess it up for the next
Oh, I forgot. They froze his accounts. That's why we can't
They could have.
use it.
They could have. Why not?
They froze it so he can
You
stop
gotta
spending the
remember-
rest of it.
You gotta remember.
They froze it because he need to stop spending the
You
rest
gotta lie,
of it.
bro. You
They're
gotta
like,
lie.
yo, don't you work at the bank, Sharika? Put a fucking hold on his shit.
Chill, son. Chill.
One more dollar. He was
Chill.
like,
You
fine.
going crazy
Y'all
on my
post-
son right now,
Y'all
son.
post all my shit.
You going crazy
Y'all
on
post
my
my
nigga Umar
PayPal.
right now,
I can't
son.
do no more. What's
My
it
nigga
called?
said, hey,
I go fund me.
they close
So
so you
now I
wanna
gotta
spend the rest of it.
Now I gotta go resort to Cash
Hey, yo,
App. The only thing I
chill.
can use now is Cash App, y'all.
Chill.
Jesus
What nigga
Christ.
say?
He's finding back doors and
He said
avenues to go.
they
He
close
found an alleyway. That same alleyway he found that road right now. I don't really know the whole that he messed with because they probably stand on the low radar. They like, shit, we still gotta work out here. We need to eat. Now we putting our foot on our ass unless we go get your fan only. What is it? I'm the only man. No, I don't really want to be involved in all that. All I'm trying to say is, come on, man.
Yeah, so
Come on, man. And this
so hold on,
is
hold
all
on,
my
hold on,
opinion.
hold on a second.
I don't have no receipts right now, so don't be trying to quote me.
Yeah.
This is my opinion.
Hold on.
I just was getting tea and gossip.
So,
Shit. Correct
what
me
was
if
I
I'm
saying?
wrong or anything I'm saying.
Hold on.
All right.
What was I saying? I forgot what I was gonna say. Trying to shoot it. But yeah, we gotta be careful how we talk down on Dr. Umar. For sure.
I want to talk up on the brother.
Yeah,
I want to talk up on the brother. I want this brother to practice what he preaches. If you are out here saying,
we're gonna stop that. All right, now we're gonna start that too, right? Practice what he preached. All right, so this man is preaching solidarity, whatever. He's preaching things to better your life.
Community.
Whatever.
Black family.
What all right,
and Africanism.
Regardless of what
he's talking about, it's not just
regardless of what he's talking about, let's say it's something positive.
It's very positive.
Self-improvement shit, right?
Absolutely.
That people should embrace.
They
right?
were.
Who cares what he's doing personally? What he's saying is the truth. So are you telling me because he's not living it, you're not gonna try to live that, even though what he's saying is the truth? That's my thing with people with. And that's what I was gonna say before. So I hate when the leader falls and people lose the mission because the leader fell. That doesn't make sense. If you was really about the mission, it didn't matter if the leader wasn't about the mission. You still gonna be about the mission.
I got a question. Have you been to Magic City? In Atlanta? That's the strip club.
I would love to go.
I'm sure of it. They like doing all this acrobatic stuff. I swear to God, they're better than Black Circus. Black Soul. They're good. They're good. Art.
They're strong, man.
Love it.
Strong.
This is a place for adults.
Be careful.
This is a place for adults. I'm not judging them on anything they do, how they make their money. I actually want to go. I ain't been there yet. I seen stuff, but it's just the thing is so the.
They're very athletic.
Perfect.
Man, to give you
Would you want one of them to be your kindergarten teacher?
Those one of the strippers?
Yeah, just like that.
Man, the way they're
just
fit.
like that.
No,
you would be the student. No. You would be the student. You don't get to go to kindergarten day, parent teacher conference. I bet. That's what these sisters is doing. They're like, I'll go to the school. I'll help you build it. If you build it, they will come. When is he gonna build it?
Strippers? What are you talking about?
The school. I was using that as an example. It was just like, let me reel you in real quick.
You reel me in, because now you got me thinking about these Magic City strippers.
Exactly.
I'm just sitting here
that's how he
Magic City strippers now.
That's how he looking to these sisters. Talking about they ain't giving up their welfare check. The hell they are.
Hey, but you know what I say though? You know what I say though? He a black man And he's the modern day
We love it.
black man. And
a modern
let
day.
that nigga buy him some pussy, man. Shit. Hey,
And
that nigga paying for a service,
Mm-hmm.
and she's providing a service,
Mm-hmm.
and everybody happy, and there's no harm, no foul. Pay, pussy, buy, pay your rent, whatever, and I'm out some money, but I got some pussy.
We got the
What's
trick.
wrong here? What
We
is
got
really
the
wrong
trick,
here?
And we got the trick and the hoe. And the principal is the trick, and the hoe is the teacher. Have at it. No. We always gotta be settling for less. I need him to be an example of what he's preaching. Like that song say Barry White did. Practice what you preach. Yeah. Telling me this and telling us
So what I mean by don't shoot the messenger then? You know
If you have a message to bring that's from someone else and you get the message and somebody gets mad at the message, it's like, hey, wait, don't get mad at me. I'm just delivering the message. Hey, I'm just here to cut off your PG&E because you didn't pay it. Sorry, don't shoot the messenger.
Exactly.
I'm a big pissed at you. It's like, shit, the fuck, you just come on. I was trying to play my game. I was in here on my damn TikTok on YouTube. You can't do it no more.
So when the messenger finna get his ass whooped.
Yeah. But he's not just the messenger. He's like the messenger, the philosopher, the period. He's coming up with, I'm the founder of the school. He is the one bringing the message. He's not just a messenger. He's the deliverer.
Right.
What do you say? The Prince of Pan Africa. Okay, that sounds like you fishing for gold. That sounds like when you had to pan the gold.
You see what it is it's the
gold rush. Everybody to the west.
It's the lack of participation from the culture, which makes him able to say, "I'm the prince."
Yeah, my thing is,
because ain't nobody else doing
maybe it's
shit.
a generational curse he been through. Was his father known? Did he get raised by it?
Not sure.
Maybe that's why he don't know how to be the example, because he never saw. I have it. This is just going teaching me.
Now it sounds like now it seems like you got something personal going on. Like it don't seem like you got something personal against baby daddies here or something.
I have no. I don't talk down on my son's father. He's a good father. We're not together. We part our ways. We still good friends.
Because I don't talk. I feel like women
with him. I call him personally, and it's not around my kids because that ain't. I feel like
women got some. You know what I mean? When they have that issue, every other man that seems to have that issue, they against it. They don't care what the situation is. They against the man in the situation.
I think it's opposite. I think you have the problem with baby mama. Because I never really, I'm touching on facts when he said, I'm promoting black families, black mothers and fathers stand together in the house and building a good black family because black love, and I like that. I love that idea. But then on the next day, you on social media talking about your baby mama's a smurf and your daughter's a baby smurf and the other one, the evil vegan and all this stuff. It's like, that's what I'm saying.
He shouldn't be out saying it publicly.
And you want us to send our young boys to you, and they watching YouTube and stuff, and you want them to see you doing this yesterday, but you want them to listen to you today when they come to school, and you the principal.
If he said,
you the founder.
I see what you're saying. That makes sense.
They gonna be confused. It don't matter what you tell them. You don't listen to him and watch his videos from yesterday. Just go to school and listen to what he said in school. Listen to what he said in school. Because I'm confused and I'm I'm a teacher. Like I said, don't be trying to follow me in what school I teach and shit, because I probably don't be doing by
lessons. You just have to set
an example. At least be humble.
A higher
example.
Yeah.
It was on the internet.
Hold on. Yeah. You have to set a higher example than than the people that he's trying to lead.
Absolutely. Because he was out there diagnosing people, talking about the whole FDMG, whatever it is wrong because they're diagnosing black kids with ADHD and ADHD ain't even a real thing, and you know what I'm saying, this and that, and they got a thing for us. I don't disagree with some of that. Because what's that book? At fourth grade, they are building our children to fail, especially our black boys. At fourth grade, they have it systematically set up just for that. Don't disagree. I do agree with that. But at the same time, How you out here diagnosing people and you ain't even got a license?
You mean he ain't got a license?
He didn't even have a license. In 2018, that brother did not have a license to be doing no motherfucking diagnosis and talking about he's a doctor. He did not have a license. No, he did not. And they shut him down. That's the first thing that they're charging him with. FBI is charging him first with practicing without a license.
The same thing to myself. But you know what?
I guess that's why he named it in school after he's following behind American glory. In that round. He like, they gonna be doing the same way because I named a school after him.
But you know, Marcus Garvey is just like Jesus and a lot of different people. You're gonna criticize them when they're doing the work, when then years later you're gonna be praising them and using them to forward the culture with their teachings.
Yeah, Marcus Garvey.
Why? Like this, like they say, why give them their flowers when they're dead? Why don't give them their flowers when they're alive? You know, you never know, man. Like he could be
somebody told
just
me
going through it.
Wasn't really, he was against black folks too sometimes.
Nah, he wasn't against black folks. He's just real. He was against black folks that wasn't about their people. It was sellouts. You know what I'm saying? He's against the sellout
Uncle
culture.
Tom's and Uncle Sam's.
Yeah, he wasn't playing with sellouts, man. He wasn't playing with that. And like, if you wasn't down for this movement, nigga, fuck you, nigga. Like for real.
You not being an example. Yeah, fuck you.
No, but when you say be an example, well, I mean,
yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah. Well,
if you're not down for live it, you got to live it, eat it, be it.
This is the new age. This is 2025, man. You know, things evolve. You know,
we gotta get along. You gotta get along.
More accepting of certain
the
things.
Bullshit.
Hey, we're gonna accept.
Be more accepting.
Everything else.
I'm out here doing exactly what I don't want y'all to do. But what did Mama say? Don't do as I do, do as I say. What kind of example is that?
It's hard, but you can, because you can see somebody doing something, despise that, and say, "I don't never want to do that," and I want to really be about what he's saying. I don't want to be, not being about that. I want to be about it. I want to talk it and be about that shit. I don't want to be like him. So
don't you eat that apple. Don't you eat that apple off that tree. Don't you eat that apple. Touch no apple. God dang it.
Yeah, that apple look good, man.
It is exactly what came off the tree. I picked the apple off the tree. You can have a pear.
Yeah.
It's off the tree too.
Off what tree? Your backyard?
Mm-hmm. No. I got apples back there. You want to go pick apple?
Yeah.
I got grapes too. I gave you some of my grapes for thing.
So I was gonna ask you make wine? What do you do it? How do you make it?
You have to put it. I made a wine container. I went and bought one of those 5-gallon buckets from Home Depot. And what I did was I sealed it all the way around. But before I sealed it, I drilled a hole in the top, 2 holes.
Okay.
And I put a tube like what you call that? Like a water hose. Mm-hmm. But I bought one of the ones for the fish tank. And I just cut a piece of it and I stuck it down there because you gotta be able to burp it. Mm-hmm. So you let the grapes form in the bucket, and every time you give it.
But you put bread or yeast.
Yeast.
Mm-hmm. So it's just yeast and water, and then just let the.
I just put the grapes in there first.
You don't even gotta do shit. Just let them sit there, and then put the yeast. With no water, and that shit is
It's gonna do that shit before you even put
I don't know
yeast
what
in there.
You got more grapes? I'm gonna try.
I got tons of grapes, but it's grape season right now.
Because I don't know what they did with them. She don't know what to do, but now that you mentioned that, we'll try it. Make some home. I used to make wine in Jamaica with tamarind. Oh God, I
made some champagne last time. I didn't know I was making champagne. We forgot to burp it. Opened that mug. It shot all over my ceiling.
Oh shit.
That shit was good though. I put peaches and shit in there.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
we used to make it with the bucket, the seal bucket. With the tamarind and shit. Yeah, that shit, man.
They got us a little trippy now.
Fire.
That was natural organic wine.
The jail niggas used to make.
Well, at least I just think we was because we was laughing so hard.
Jail niggas used to just use the juice, like the juices.
Put it in the toilet.
Apple juice. Put the apples in it. And crush it up. And then motherfucking just fold that shit up and let that shit sit for man.
They put that in the toilet?
Nah,
I watched some movie. They put it in the toilet.
Actually,
yeah. Toilet water.
Yeah, like you put it anywhere, man. Wherever it ain't gonna find it.
They do all kinds of shit.
Usually, you know, you want to do it too.
Why everybody's girlfriend named Fifi?
I don't know. I was not in New York. I think they got Susie in New York.
Who is Susie and Fifi?
Like some device. it's a it's a device. It's a contraption that people put together to create a artificial simulated vagina. Artificially simulated.
That reminds me of that
It's supposed to simulate the vagina.
What's that dude? That
They get like rubber bags. I mean, rubber gloves. They fucking. I assume they know. Yeah, they get rubber gloves and they put water in them and shit.
Oh.
And they use like some baby oil or some shit. And they tie it up. And I heard like.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
I heard.
Yeah, Susie.
I didn't have to use that thing. So I jerked off in jail every like 6 months. Every 6 months, man.
Yeah, I ain't even trying to do that.
Yeah. Like, I stayed away from that. And like every 6 months. And
then, I can help you out.
That's why I be fucking so hard now. I saved a lot of juice in it. Like every 6 months. And that's just because I couldn't like sleep. Like when I jerked off, it's because I couldn't lay down. Like if I lay this way, it hurt. I couldn't lay on my back. Fuck, I gotta get this shit out of here. It's time. As soon as I couldn't lay down, when I know I'm like, all right, that's when I know it's time. It's usually like every 6 months. To the point where it's like, nigga, this shit gets stale. I thought it was a girl be like under the table.
You like, no, this is the device. That's like that basketball player. That basketball player that married one of the Kardashians. I guess he was getting they would have bought a damn life-size door that looked just like her. I said, hey, that got something.
He said he was getting away. He was buying on a pussy. He was going to the ranch and
was he?
Reno, yeah, man. He spent his whole bag on
Khloe Kardashian husband.
Lamar Odom. That was on the news, bro. That nigga was like living there.
That's the
brothel.
That people that you see on Highway 5 driving down here?
Yeah, Reno the brothel. Them niggas got super rich off of him, bro. I don't even like they retire for that nigga some shit. Word, bro.
That's
his own dad.
This is sad.
He was paying like 10 bands a week or some shit. Crazy money. You hear about that shit? The nigga blew all together. I think he was still married and shit. So that's how close all together. The nigga, you ain't hear about that shit? He blew like $1 million or some crazy money over there. Yeah, bro. All on pussy and drugs, bro.
I told you, you sound money. What you doing?
That nigga, he
giving away to the wrong reason. Look at the
love. Let me tell you something, man. When them niggas got money and they could and they get sad or they happy and them niggas could go fucking, man, we don't know, bro. We don't know shit. Them niggas be living the best life, bro. That nigga sitting there that nigga was a spider. He was getting the head for 8 bitches 24 hours like that. He was like this for 24 hours. Sniffing coke. Yeah, just charge my car. Just man, that nigga. That nigga had an octopus.
You over here getting off from tomorrow.
I always wondered, man. One in the head, one right here, one right here. God damn.
That's why you have to go get that door. I see that door. I said, what the hell is going on here? That reminds me of that movie on Netflix. What's it called? Black Mirror? With that woman. That's when they got that man. She had to lock him up in the attic. Like, you go to bed now. You go bye-bye. She's like, no more of this guy. He really started trying to take over. That door probably stank. His door probably stank. It's probably young, dumb, and full of cum. It's a life-size door. He's fucking with her. But the one on Black Mirror, it was doing all kind of shit. It was alive. It was like walking, talking. Okay. It's good. It's a good one. Black Mirror. It's all AI shit. It's like Twilight Zone, but it's all AI. No, it's good. It's good. I'm like,
is it like, you mean AI?
Like,
what do you mean, like
every series? I mean, every episode is a different episode. Like Twilight Zone is based on a different thing, but it all has to do with AI stuff. Oh shit! Like that one was about a robot husband. The other one was like, it's hella good too.
Did you see the one? It was this one show on the HBO, I believe, and it was like going in a computer world or something. And it was like living in a computer world. It was like a simulated world, like, and it was like this company, and they'll go in this building, and they'll go into this like computer world, and they'll go in there and be living these like fantasy lives and doing these missions. You know what I'm talking about?
It sounds like Black Mirror. That sounds like Black Mirror, but it's another one similar to it.
Like
it sounds like the same thing. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like they went to this building, it's this all white building, and they're in this like everybody's in these
pods and shit.
And they gotta plug into this thing and they go into this other world. Is that Black Mirror?
I don't know. Because Black Mirror got different episodes. It's totally different. They're based on different things. Every one.
That's what I thought, because it's different because they all have different pods that they go into, and they're different like realms and worlds and shit. I don't know if that's it.
I know what you're talking about.
But then there's this main base that they go back to all the time, and that created this shit. And they always show the base that they're in. You said they're in these white pods, and then they.
Yeah, that's probably a series.
Yes,
that's connected.
Black Mirror.
Black Mirror is a series too.
Yeah, this one's a series.
It's a series.
This one comes on.
And it got different seasons, but each episode is about something totally different. None of them are connected. Like you can't you can start it up on any one, and it's something totally different. Like they had houses that was like all AI and shit that was going crazy. They had all kind of stuff. We gotta watch that. And come back and be like, oh my God.
So all right. So you said did Dr. Umar, not to get back on the subject? So he get the building back?
I'm getting
on the right
now. Because last I heard he was trying to sell it.
I see something that say he got it back. So you said he's trying to sell it.
Mm-hmm. He in court right now. They trying to see where that money went, because they have records that show back to 2012 till now that he got like 400 some odd amounts of money, all the way up to $1.5 million from Cash App, from Cash App, PayPal, GoFundMe, and some other charitable events that he had people donating to.
If you get donations, that's not taxable, right? Donations?
If it's going to what it's for, where's the school? It has to be.
Yeah.
You have to be able to see. It's fraud. That said fraud, racketeering, wire fraud, racketeering.
That's what they charge Marcus Garvey. Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
That's why I said I want innocent to proven guilty. This is just my opinion on why it's taking so long.
I don't like that.
Why is it taking so long? If you're innocent, why is the school taking so long? And why are you fucking it up for everyone else that wants to do the school? Because they got Ile Omode, went there. They got Sister Claire Muhammad, went there. These are black schools that are thriving. He was just trying to make it big enough for the nation to have their kids come. Where's it at?
But at the same time, because he's trying to build.
Start smaller then.
He's trying to build a black school in America.
Start smaller then. Do one classroom at a time. He can't even produce one classroom. All you can keep showing us is this raggedy ass door. Damn door. I don't want to know when they sell Friday, no more locked doors. Open that shit up and let us see what's inside.
No,
take the damn boards off the window. Let me peek through and be nosy.
He ain't going inside. I thought he went inside. I seen it.
He showed us inside. That shit looked like somebody's bedroom that had been ramshacked. Don't worry about my house. Tornado came through. No, he said somebody vandalized it. I'm sorry.
Get your phone.
He said somebody vandalized it. That's what happened.
Look up the school.
Okay.
There's no video of him.
There's a video of him
in the school.
Yeah.
I wanted classrooms.
Yeah.
Look,
it's all ramshacked.
It's all ramshacked. To be honest, I didn't see nothing either. Like I didn't see anything big enough to like the classroom. It looked like a small ass building.
He went in there and said, he said, they robbed the place, y'all. They took everything. Why you going so fast, bro? You see boxes turned over, look like he just kicked it. Come on now. He got hella hats and shit thrown around on the floor, hella trash. It seemed like he just went in there and opened up a damn trash bag and threw it all over the place. Kick that a little bit further, blood. We need to look real rusty in here. Please. All right, now, Queen, when we done, I need you to clean this up and meet us over there at the spot. Yeah, right. I'm done. It's my opinion. I don't care. I'm wrong. I am talking shit. I talk shit about my brothers. I guess he's like one of my brothers. What you say? He's just living a real life. He wouldn't book. All right, we get to talk about like one of us. Where's that money at, Dooney? Produce it. Produce it. Somebody, there was nobody giving them their welfare checks.
But you know, you gotta have
They might not be giving up their welfare checks, but they had 3 jobs taking care of their damn kids.
He gotta have receipts.
Yes, the receipts for where this money is going. Where is the damn paint for the school? Where is the drywall? Where are the teachers? Where are the chairs? Where are the books? Where are the pencils?
See, don't be just.
Oh yeah, they vandalized and stole it.
Don't just be listening
People out there stealing pencils.
Propaganda spreader. You know,
I'm not listening to propaganda.
But you know they put the propaganda spreaders out there.
They got people that went to that school and tried to get in and put pictures. About the doors was open. Why we not letting the parents in to go? But the kids got in. But the parents came. The parents that gave their money can't get in because it's boarded up. Yeah. Mm-hmm. We don't want to look up that. We don't just do it. Let me see.
Yeah,
the school.
Just look up the school. Yeah, FDMG school. Like, you know what I mean?
That lady said. My son said.
Is that what it's called? FDMG school.
FDMG in my FDMG
Academy, right?
2, 3. No. Stop. I'm talking shit. I came for tea. I came for tea, some juice, some stuff. I want no soda. I want it all. I'll even take coffee. What he say? I don't drink, but I'm indulging. I'm indulging in the bowl. I'm indulging in the gossip. I want to know. Come bust me out. Tell me what's going on. Is he still available to talk shit?
Oh, I got 2 more.
You can't remember the name no more. Somebody fucking takes so long.
I'm high, man.
I think he fell off the radar. He went to Mars. He moved to Mars. Oh, the school. Look it up faster. See, if we had the damn thing. If we had the thing, like I said, the brother I like the message, but the messenger is sketchy.
I like that.
Sketchy.
Say that like that.
It's his production.
I like the message. I don't like the message.
The procrastinator, the procrastination of the method and the movement. Don't like it.
Well, now the procrastination.
He's on what he said. Color people time. Like saying, I don't even like it.
That's like saying I don't like that Black Wall Street didn't last.
That's what they told. They burned it down.
That's like
they burned it down.
Same shit they doing now.
At least they had it though. They had something to burn down.
Same shit they doing now. Burning them down.
There is nothing to burn down. The door. Kick that motherfucker down. Boom. That door that he got. That door that he got. You could just ram a bike through that motherfucker. It's gonna open. I thought it was going. I'm telling you, he got the cheap door. He ain't even changed the door. I thought he changed the door. I thought it was gonna be some grandiose wooden shit that he got carved in Africa.
That's the door we got.
That metal door. Look at this. Ooh, I wish I could show y'all. Oh my God, look. They trashed the school. This is what happened, y'all. He went to Africa and took some pictures of one of their schools.
Go to the side. Let me see.
I can't. I'm gonna stop laughing. I ain't. Somebody talking about you woke. Yeah, I'm real woke. I'm talking about woke. I ain't sleep no more. Yeah, I do. Hold on. You want to see? Oh, no.
You got to subscribe to my page.
I got to subscribe to your page. Yeah. It sounds like he's trying to sell shit to me. Like, why? He's trying to subscribe to me. How much you cost? How much it cost?
You ain't going to see
how much it cost?
Nothing. You just push a button.
I'm just like,
it costs you nothing to hit the button.
I'm subscribed to your page already.
The same one? Yours, Tom?
Is this the one that you had?
Subscribe to my page because you're going to be on it. So.
Oh. Okay.
You want to see the video?
You see this? Let's see. We just listening to some shit real quick.
That's a school. That's fire. That's fire. I didn't think it was that big. Okay, that's good. You got all that artwork on the side? That's tight. What's it? Oh, these are just people.
This is the door. This is the door.
That door, I don't like that door.
That's the only thing I ever hear you talk about is this damn door. We got the doorway to heaven. Step by step. The steps is on it's a ramp. It ain't even some steps up to the heavenly. Look at it. Look how fast he's going. This is inside. He's talking about the house. Let's go to this video. This is the picture that he posted after that the place got ran. He in the dark. He creeping around corners. I I'll be having that shit on blast. Look at y'all. Look at y'all what happened. He in the dark. I can't make this shit up. I can't do it. I'm just getting tea. I'm going on what he said.
Yeah. This ain't gonna be a doctor. This ain't gonna be a spirit doctor in Umar.
Where my tea at? Oh no, y'all. Let me get some tea.
Why you gotta repeat shit?
Wait.
Why you gotta
3 times.
I think right there. Let me see. Yeah, that way. See if it work out here.
I ain't drinking some tea.
Shit. Nah, this ain't no doctor. This ain't no smear Dr. Umar campaign, yo. Dr. Umar, my nigga.
For children to know the door was open, and I was only away from the school for 30 days.
Yo, that shit look like you got some shit in there, though.
Some big boxes. He went about big boxes. He went and got big boxes.
You knew the fence was coming?
Huh?
You knew the fence was coming?
By Dr. Umar Johnson. And what's going on with this school is that it's never officially opened every year.
Who?
You knew the fence was coming?
He didn't even make no police
that's
report.
fine. I like that.
He didn't even make no police report.
That's a big ass school. That's not bad.
Why is he only showing that side?
He only show one side.
He only shows one side.
Just
paint the front.
Side right there.
This is
That's like the back. No, he just showed the other side with the paint.
It's just the other side of that. He just shows this. He shows this right here, like this corner, like right there.
What's this?
That's the side. That's the vandalism.
It wasn't no damn kids. No kids ain't do that. If it was some kids, it was some white kids.
Ain't no kids stealing no school supplies. Ain't no kids stealing school supplies. What they gonna do with it? They don't want to do no one.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Why would he say that? I don't like that he's saying that.
Which means they knew the door was unlocked. Listen to me.
Why is the door unlocked?
Because I was only gone for 30 days.
That a door is open, and I was only away from the school for 30 days.
That's a long ass time. 30 days is a long time.
Why?
Hold on, I ain't hear you.
Away from the school for 30 days. For children
That's why
to
you
know the door was open, and I was only away from the school for 30 days. I wonder when they broke in.
Nigga, you was going for 30 days. That's a long time.
I wonder where you were.
If the children
He said only 30 days is a long time.
we're not blaming
I can see you said 24 hours.
That shows how much work he was doing on the
72
school.
hours, 48 hours, 72 hours.
I thought he was going to say 3. I was only going for
30 days.
That's a whole lot.
2
How
weeks
much
is a-
time you taking off?
This nigga ain't been around in 2 weeks. Nigga, let me run it in there.
Vacation is like a week if I could get that shit. And I'm not working on that
Nigga,
Friday,
it's been
Saturday,
2
and that
weeks, man. See
Sunday.
this
So,
nigga.
you know, it's basically a 5-day
If he
vacation.
ain't
I'm
there
traveling.
tomorrow, we running in.
Listen, the children were saying that it had to be general knowledge that the school was broken into.
It's not awesome.
Because how would the children know to go in there? Now here he's saying that kids knew that the doors to the school were open.
How the fuck they know the doors are open? What are you talking about? I don't get that.
I don't
understand what that means.
I don't either.
For them to know that I've been going 30 days.
I'm leaving for
maybe
30
2
days,
weeks
yo.
went by and it
The
was
door
like,
is open.
maybe it was just playing around and it was like this. Oh shit! They just went in.
They ran into it. What
I
they
think
do
that
it?
kid's
All
always.
that parking lot and they all this. I don't know. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it.
No, yeah, I don't understand
I don't get
why
it.
he.
Will y'all help me get the electric on in the Frederick Douglass High School? Will y'all help me get the electric on in the Frederick Douglass High School? Will y'all help me get the electric on in the Frederick Douglass High School?
That's what they do in the hole.
Where's my feet?
You know, in the hole.
Where's my feet?
The way he talking in the way he's talking, that's how they talk in the hole. They keep repeating like, cause you're in the hole and it's hard to tell if people heard you. So you gotta be like, the way he said it, just like when you're in the hole in prison and you talking to nigga and you're like, yo, did you see the guard go by, my nigga? They just went through. Did you see the guard go by? They just went through. Did you see the ball over by Josh went through?
Oh, you trying to get it all the way down to the curve so they
it's
might
like-
be going like a chain game?
Nah, it's just like to make sure they heard you say.
Yeah.
But the way he's saying is like just like how you say it in prison, which is weird.
The kids who the doors open.
Maybe
These the same kids you need to be opening the school for then.
but maybe there's some.
He's trying to say somebody else
Maybe that's
did it and then the kids went and busted through it. And I don't know what the other said. I'm confused. I've been confused with his ass. When is the school gonna open? Where the school? Nobody know where the school is. Where we going in?
Oh shit! I
What?
skipped that. Oh,
What?
crazy. Nah, it's a good thing I skipped that. Right, I want that.
You say that this is what's going on. You need $100,000.
Yeah.
How do you know that the electrical bill is going to be $100,000? He also says he needs to have
What up, y'all?
people go through the camera footage and things
People
of
up
that
there,
nature. So these things don't match up. They don't match up because it seems like you were gone from the
Gasha
premises
and
for
Marca.
30 days. Why don't you have
Chester.
security at
Hola.
the premises? Why isn't anybody else at the premise? And then, even if this did happen, why don't you have insurance? I just tell you, unfortunately,
We asked the same question. Yes.
over a span of 25 plus years, which we did, we were the victims of home breaking. Okay, luckily we were not there when it happened. There was one time, it was one of these young men associated with Elm Street at the time. I left, he knocked on the door.
That's why I say you can't be talking too much. I said, why don't you have a civilized conversation? You can't be like over talking crazy. You gotta let people talk. You got people mad. I was gonna tell you that. I was gonna tell you that you gonna make the people mad. Somebody say your bonnet on too tight. You ain't got no bonnet on. This is an embarrassment to the English language. What the fuck?
Tommy happened to come down. We happened to have the break in. Okay. But what was the important part? We had
It's not even my first language. I know they're not speaking it correctly. Oh wow. These niggas is crazy.
We got all of that stuff back. So we got the money.
Oh, they talking that shit.
Yeah.
New stuff. I remember when
Nigga, we don't speak English. Nigga, we bilingual. Nigga, what the fuck is you talking about? What you worried about English for if it's not your language, nigga? Who the fuck said that?
He's trying to get the knowledge. Baby, he's trying to get the knowledge. He's trying to
He
get some
said
tea.
they're not speaking.
He's trying to get some
correctly.
tea. He's trying to get some tea like
Motherfucker,
me.
you don't speak.
Just get your cup, baby.
You don't speak it correctly.
We don't have to be right, but we just getting some tea. We getting some tea.
He said you don't speak it correctly. You don't speak it correctly. How you gonna talk about somebody else
Tell
speaking
me your
correctly?
language so I can speak it correctly. Reverb. Mm-hmm.
The light might be on the front. Right there. They can't see me when I turn to the side.
You want?
No, I was just saying me because they can't see me when I turn to the side.
You can't see me. You can't see me. Hey, John Cena.
So, yeah, I know if I sit back, it'll be the best spot. It's hard to see that on it.
Like we said, people, we are totally for togetherness, collectiveness, but at the same time, we just want to be. I don't want to answer. I just actually got to be no answer. I just get some tea. I love Black community. I love community period. I love greatness.
Yeah, man, we can't fight against any black movements out here, man. You know what I'm saying? Only thing I say is like, I mean, you speculate, you analyze it, see what it's about. You know, what Dr. Umar was talking about was definitely on point. You know what I'm saying? He definitely aligned with what we're supposed to be, doing. Just like you said, maybe his actions wasn't aligning with it, but his conversation definitely was. The things that he's talking about, all the stuff, all the stuff he's talking about with the kids. You know, all that stuff is true, man. All of the false ADD diagnoses in the school systems.
Like I said,
all the stuff he's talking about is real.
I agree with a lot of things. Only thing I want to know is where is the schedule? When is it gonna open? I know where it's at. I know where it's at. Or do I?
Where the money
You can't have no school if they don't. I know the building.
Right.
It's yellow with those doors.
Yo, I like it.
I love it. I want some more of it.
Good. You know, and I didn't.
It looks like a back door.
But it got different doors. It's not just one door. But it don't matter what it looks. See, don't
we got that
that's
one
what
door.
they did to Marcus Garvey. Talking about, oh yeah, that's the same thing they did.
That is a $1.5 million door.
Now you got to pay taxes. It's on land. You know that shit costs money, man.
If he would have opened the school, it would have started making more money.
But maybe he wasn't able.
What's he gonna charge? Can somebody tell me what's he gonna charge for tuition? I'm sure he was.
I think he was getting close.
He was very close. Then he started spinning it on. What you say? He needed to pay for his lifestyle. That's what he said. He needs to pay to keep up his lifestyle. I'm like,
no, the lifestyle is having a building. The lifestyle is having electricity and shit like that. You know what I mean? That's a part of
it. Ain't no electricity. He only asking for more money for electricity. He said we ain't got this. He said we got money for the gymnasium. We got money to build the this and the that, but we need money for the labor now. And then when he gets the money for that, he comes up with another excuse about why he needs more money and more money and more money and more money, more money. I don't know. I just want answers.
He needs help, man. Not that kind of help. He needs assistance.
Oh, he needs more money.
He needs some. I don't know. I look like he has some people with him. He needs some.
They're leaving. He needs more bodies. Mm-hmm. He needs more givers. That's why he got his own fan now. And he laid up.
Yeah, do your thing, Umar. Get your OnlyFans money, my G. Word up. That OnlyFans money, son. Word up.
Right,
nothing.
Laid up on the pillow. So I'm only gonna be on here talking about conscious stuff.
Your
Black community and promote. That's what you're showing us on the Black community is lay up on a pillow and talk sexy to the women.
Do what you gotta do, Umar, because you know what?
We're falling for it. We are totally falling for it. We're falling for it. That's why my stuff talking about. What are you talking about?
Word up. We in Babylon, man. And you in Rome. When you're in Rome, you gotta do as the Romans do. You know what I'm saying? When in Rome, you do as the Romans do. Remember that. I'm mad at you, brother. Remember that.
I'm just mad because you are not following through. I like consistency. I like you. What do I learn? What did I learn growing up? Your word is your bond. That's all you got. That's all you got. I want you to follow through. I don't want you to be another example of a Black man being torn down because of you can't follow through, the procrastination. If he needs some help, stop asking for money and ask for the actual help that you need. Do you need people to come up here and actually put hammers to nails? Let me know. I know how to build.
Hey,
I know how to build. I know how to organize. I know how to. What is it that you need specifically?
I can't even get a quarter with Dr. Umar.
Instead of continuously asking for money, say you need some actual energy. Because that's what we need. Okay.
Y'all can't even get a quarter with Dr. Umar. You gotta go out and beg for money. You gotta beg. That's what people do. They beg.
It's called fundraising. But once you fundraise and you get the money, you need to put the money.
Everybody beg for money.
So here's the thing. Here's the thing that they have a problem with.
That's what going public is.
Here's the thing that people are having a problem with because I didn't put no money. I can't pay somebody else. I'm just getting tea right now. This is just my opinion. Like I said, I like his positive message that he was giving out. But at the same time, you need to follow through. And that's what people are having a problem with him, is that he is not following through. So I think if he were to specifically ask for what he needs help with, if it is actually the building, if you need help cleaning and sweeping, say that. But what is the actual problem? Because you won't hear, oh, we need more money for this one. Show us where the money. Show us the actual receipts of where our money is going.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
They're gonna have to
saying?
produce some receipts.
And so they're going back on these receipts, and they're like, this doesn't look like receipts for the school, brother. This look like a car. This look like trips to here and there. This look like this look like this is what they said in court. I got to watch the court. It's coming up. It's coming up. It's coming up.
Yeah. So how recent is this court case?
4 days ago.
Yeah. Oh, so they just read.
But see, the thing is, they got him for his licensing in 2018 first. Said he was a doctor and he was diagnosing people and he had no license. They got him. That's the first thing that the FBI got him on. See, when the FBI come in, it's exactly what you're saying. They're tearing us down. They're like, hold on, these black people about to start working together. We're going to have to shut this down. Everybody, get on your phone, tear them down, find a way to tear them down. I believe that. I do believe it. And I wish we would have collectively worked together to get this going before they tore us down. We waited too long.
Before they tore who down? Umar?
Yeah. I wish it would have happened before they tore him down, because the FBI, once they get involved, they gonna make it look like he dirty.
But I mean, you got.
They gonna make him look like the scum of the earth.
So when you see him going up there and talking, you ain't expect that. I expect that. Once I see a motherfucker talking like that, I'm like, oh yeah, you gotta protect him. That's why he's like, yo, protect this man.
Yes, and we were. He asked for money, we sent it. Fast. Make more of him. Make more. They want their sons to be like him. He's talking the right thing. Go ahead.
And as soon as some shit come up, we dog him up. We ain't protect him.
It took 25 years for us to do this doggy. Come on now. How long we supposed to wait?
Motherfuckers been.
We procrastinated with the receipt. Where your receipts are? You supposed to ask for your receipt before you leave the store, just in case you need to return some shit.
Yeah.
And he's like, I ain't got no receipts for that, but I do got some another list, a laundry list of shit we need to get that money for. I know you sent that money last week, but send some more. Don't send it on that app. Send it on this app, because that app got shut down.
Well, maybe sending the money is not the solution. Maybe.
That's what I said. Go down and actually do some stuff. Maybe you need an administrative team to do this part. Maybe you need to actually hire some teachers to tell you what supplies they need. Maybe you need somebody to go in and say, like I do. I have to go in summertime before school starts, set up my classroom. Have them go set up the class. Did you even? I don't know what do we need? What do we need still? Just coming up with random shit. That's that Egyptian shit I'm telling you about. I've been learning about this shit since I was a kid. That's another one. You see that one right there? He's looking at this book.
This one was crazy.
This one we got for my kids. This is what my kids be sitting here looking at. The mummified. They got the whole breakdown of the mummy thing. They got a whole breakdown of how a mummy is made. Mummified. It's not. It's been mummified. Indulge Egypt. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. What did my mom tell me? Have 5 resources. They tell you in college get 3 resources. My mom says find 5. With this, I think we're going to be like, I'm going to bring references, 3 references and 5 references. We need about 20 references for this, because I want to know. Like, let me look through your books. If you think you did right, let me look through your books. It should be open for. I'm sure there are I'm sure there are a lot of educated women and people that have invested in this. And if they did and they question it, break the paper out. Let them know I'm overwhelmed. Y'all coming down on me. Here's all the stuff. If y'all think y'all could, let's work together. Don't just be like, oh, I'll sell it and start somewhere else. That makes it look a little shady, because everybody collectively put in on this pot. That's just like a motorcycle club. Everybody's putting in on the club and paying their fees and their dues. And so we paying for the rent. We paying for the, you know what I'm saying? If you need your bike fixed or something like that, I'm sure there's a little thing. We're going on this trip. We're going on. There are stuff that you can have a club. So we're paying for the clubhouse. This is a schoolhouse. Everybody was paying on the schoolhouse. Now that you need help with the school, what do you need help with? Okay, it ain't the money no more. And if you need more money, we need to see why you need more money. Break out the books. Let me go over it with you. Let's actually sit down and have a round table meeting. Show us what you already bought. So we could, because somebody else might have a business that could actually come help. You ain't tapped in on none of these brothers and sisters out here that got construction businesses that can help finish up what needs to be done. While you talking about we need money for the labor, who are you hiring? I'm sure there's
Who's
people.
that team? You have to, like,
Who,
team.
what team of 2 of 1 left?
Ooh.
Brother Terry, what's his name? It starts with a T. I don't want to say his name incorrectly. But the brother was like, I've invested so much money in this that I gotta tap out now, brother, because you're seeming like fraud. And I'm like, this is supposed to be one of his long time friends. Oh no.
Yeah.
It's like me and you will never part. He gone. He like, I don't want to be involved with this no more. So I'm looking a little shady and gray. So I'm just saying, like I said, I'm just getting some tea. My son is already in college.
You see?
My son's like, I'll book this out because I'm gonna give you some.
Yeah, I ain't tripping. I was born. Look at it.
So I'm just, I want our people to definitely come together. That's why this is a topic of mine that I've been investigating on my off time. I'm not watching random TikTok. I'm watching this stuff because we were actually supporting him as a whole community across the world. It wasn't just America. We got brothers and sisters over in London that's like, yo, my kid has come here and she wants to know why you have 3 baby mamas and 3 kids and you haven't married one of them. And you said that you want black family. That's a question that came from her young son that's been following him. And she's like, I wanted to actually send my kid overseas to come to your school and we wonder why it's not built yet. And that's not my son's question. My son is like, if you promoting black love, black women, black men, black family, why haven't you married one of your baby mamas? Why you haven't made them more? And it was like, the love, they be acting crazy, they tripping, this black, angry black woman. And I'm just like, yeah, that's been this the same old narrative. Come with something.
Well, there's a lot of angry black women though.
That's all they ever call us is angry black women. Even the ones that
why
are
y'all
angry.
so angry though?
I'm not angry.
Look at that. I'm not angry. Stop calling me angry. Fuck, I'll kill you. That's what was in her mind. It was this devil. This devil jumped up in her head and then come out for real.
I ain't did the double dutch yet. I don't even know how to jump double dutch no more. Lies. I got that. What we bump it up on it. Oh, bounce up on it. Bounce up. Will it bounce? Will it bounce up? Will it bounce up? Will it bounce up? Will it? But yeah. Will it bounce up? Will it bounce up? Will it? So splash on top notch. Step on the mic. Yeah. The love seat. Because we love each other. We love community. We love black folks. We love our kids. We love our black men. We love our black women. We're just swimming. They ask me, where you from? I'll be like, oh, from Earth. Like, what are you? I'm an Earthling. Because we're all Earthlings. But as we see other cultures, other races, yes, a lot of the Asians, they don't marry outside of their races. A lot of other, they don't do it. But when we do it, we're looked at like, oh, they're scared. Or, you know what I'm saying? Or, I don't know. I want the connection. I want the togetherness. That's when I'm like, So even anybody coming behind him.
How do we
make
sure the culture if we down in Dr. Umar? How do we go?
Because that's my whole thing is because he's looking so bad right now, if someone else comes and tries to do it safe, for instance, I wanted to start a school because I see that this is not working for him. He didn't do it. And I say, I want to do it. I don't even want no money. But I just want y'all to believe in my school. You're going to be like, but you're going to do that Umar thing again. I'm like, that's the part that I'm worried about.
I didn't mean to cut you.
No problem.
But you know what's interesting about that, though? You're right. Like, with the internet now, he could have an internet school and started internet, and people could subscribe to that and pay him and shit. He could make money like that.
He's doing it already, and he's doing it for the adults now. He's doing it for these black women. That's sucking it up like a biscuit.
No, I mean if he's gonna look
$4.99, no.
No.
$9.99, no.
No, but if you
$111, the number 3, $111. Okay.
That's kind of expensive.
That's what it is.
But it takes some. It's an expensive
world. Yeah, they love me already. They want me. They gonna come get it.
I mean,
I'm come and get some.
Do you not want to see him get rich? He needs.
I do. The only thing is, can I have a few dollars back from what I spent? That's what the mothers are saying. Spend their money. They're like, I don't even want none of your new money. Just give me back what I gave you already. And I have a receipt right here that shows you that I paid for it on my phone. They sending pictures of their receipts that they sent to him. Like, I still got that shit in my cash app right here that said Dr. Umar for the school. And then they go to the records of his spending and none of it say schools blah. None of it says school building. None of it saying anything that has to do with the school. That's the problem. That's the problem. And these are the facts that the parents that have given this money and the investors that have given this money that have faith and believed in his dream. Like I said, my mama was a prime believer. My little brother was shipped off. He had a suitcase packed, or maybe a duffel bag, plastic bag, whatever the hell the bag was. It was ready. It was ready. But my whole thing is, these young brothers are watching you like a hawk. Children are sponges. That is a very impressionable age. That's the age where they can actually go find information on their own, whether you take their phones or not. Yo, homie, let me borrow your phone right quick. My mom's tripping. She took one too. They gonna find it. And they gonna see him up there talking smack. And that's not okay. But that ain't my business. Just getting some tea. I just want to know what's going to happen for the future. What if one of these young brothers that was supposed to go to the school was like, man, I was really looking forward to going to that school, man. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take off where he left off, and I'm going to go do the same thing he did, and I'm going to start the school. You think people are going to be wholeheartedly into it and believe it like they did with him, or you think that it's going to have an impression on their brain? I'm worried about how do we fix that part. What's the solution for that? When can we have some meetings on rebuilding that trauma? That's trauma for our community. We were marching like we was in the civil rights movement down to this school, and now we don't have it, whatever the reasons are. But if someone else buys that school and wants to do it, who's to say we're going to have a full enrollment? How do we make sure that our parents still want this? How do we make sure that? That's what I want to know. Please tell me.
Definitely not by empowering, putting down anybody that's trying to do it.
So who is that? And I will support like I said, I like his message. I love what he's doing. Like I said, I talk shit because it's tea about his personal life. But my thing is not that. My opinion and my question is, how do we rebuild the trash that's going out right now? How do we clean this up? How do we get this trash that vandalized the school out of there? How do we rekindle this by the school? And then what? How fast is it going to take? We need some quick action and some parades. We need some engaging activities for the community. Come on out to the free barbecue. Come on out. We're going to have a whole powwow and make sure that we know that this is actually going to work now. We're going to throw the receipts out there on the table so you know where the money is being spent. Every time we buy a gallon of paint, we're going to post it up on the internet like, yo, this is how much further we got with the school. We actually had somebody that came and donated energy. They didn't have no money, but they came and donated energy, and they painted the walls. We had kids that their parents want them to come to the school. They ain't got no money to donate to the school, but they had their kids. They had a group of 20 of them come down and help clean up and show us what they want at the school. They helping paint the basketball courts red, black, and green. They got artists that's coming up to the school that's getting paint Marcus Garvey on the side. You know what I'm saying? Like, they had those beautiful murals. I love the idea. They wanted a garden, so they came and put in the planter boxes so that when we start the school, they can start a garden and they can be sufficient with learning how to make their own sufficient. Their food, you know what I'm saying? They told us what they wanted at the school. We want to do music. They got a studio. We want to do computers and stuff. We don't do coding. They got computer lab. You know what I'm saying? They want a fashion clothing because they can't afford the newest stuff. So they got sew. We can donate sewing machines and stuff. We need to know what we can do to rebuild and move past this. We ain't trying to just move him out and dismiss him. I wish the best for the brother. Like I said, I'm not here to tear down anything. This is just my opinion. I just want to know what's going on. I don't even. This is my tea for today. Never tearing a man down. You know how many people tear down our black men already? So many that I don't even need to be involved in.
But
I want to uplift him, but I don't want others to be discouraged from doing this. I don't want others to be turned off from even trying it. And I don't want us to just give up and procrastinate so long that it just misses us. If you wait too long, it will pass you. I know his story. I read about her story, and now it's time for our story. You see what I'm saying? I know his story. I read about her story. Now it's time for my story. And my story is your story and our story. It's our kids' story. What are we gonna do? Give up? Let them win? Defeat us? Fine. They talking about mutants gonna go and smoke some crack and be a thug and get a president. No. I want us to be able to back somebody else up. So he can say, okay, that was my dream. I started. I didn't get to do it, but they can do it. And the people still connect. They gonna have to. We gotta have some pawns out there. Maybe he was a pawn, but we gonna get to the king, and we gonna have checkmate. I'm ready for the checkmate. How do we get back to checkmate? What is the solution to keep us motivated for a school?
Yeah, like where we at now, man. It's like we set back.
Yes. What somebody say to my son the other day? Oh, I like your dreads, but he said, oh, that's cool, but mine ain't dreads, they locks. I'm never dreadful, it's all locked in. I said, that's my boy. He's not a boy. I'm a man. I'm a real man. And the real man is a cameraman. And the cameraman is the real man. I don't know how much Spike Lee did some wonders with that. School days. That's funny. I love school days. That was promoting college. It was promoting Black love. It was Spelman and Morehouse, and they was doing it. They was there. It was the Jim Crow in there. You saw some of that in there. Wannabes and the Jigaboos and all of that. But at the same time, they were educated.
Modern Day Jim Crow.
I have that book over there. I'm actually reading that. I'm almost finished, and I started this other one.
Explains a lot.
Mm-hmm. It's actually one of the books I reference in my book that I'm writing, and so it's Love Thyself, the handbook. And so I'm just seeing, like I said, I'm talking snack, but I really am about the solution because, like I said, I have a son. I wasn't sitting him down there.
Why not?
Because I sent him somewhere else up here. Shit.
No, so
the old school up Umoja House.
So
Cova. These are black schools ran by black people. Go ahead.
Yeah, so I'm saying there's other black schools.
But this was just going to be one of the bigger ones. Like I said, this was nationwide.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? It was actually worldwide because, like I said, he's touching Australia. He's touching people in London. He's touching people that are all over that have young black men that want them to be wonderful black grown men. And they're like, oh, this is a good example of a great black man.
At first,
and not even looking at his personal life. Just the message and him wanting to start a school was like, oh, yum.
At first, he wasn't the way he is now, right?
I don't know how he was before he was Dr. Umar.
No, I mean, when he became Dr. Umar, he became really put together. He was more put together when he first came to the internet and stuff. He kind of fell apart.
He didn't just come out the womb on Dr. Umar. No, he had to go through some shit. I'm sure.
No, what I'm saying is, when we first seen him on the internet, his presentation, like, he didn't look like a brother that didn't have it together.
No, he had on his dashiki and all of that. He was wearing suits depending on where he was. Mm-hmm. He had the persona of a gentleman.
He was well put together at first.
And a gentleman that knew who he was and was not ashamed to say it.
But as time went by, it seemed like he kind of got a little bit more looser.
He just didn't produce the school. And then what he also started doing
to me, his character still.
He also started going online, dogging his baby mamas. You know what I'm saying? His personal life started coming out on the streets.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
They started giving him a different.
Yeah. People was watching, and I don't know if it was the feds that was out there putting it online, or whoever it was, or whoever the baby mamas, or whoever was doing what. It got out there. He started clapping back on the internet.
Yeah.
And he's like, I told him to tell my daughter to stay off the internet while I'm on the internet. Hey, internet people, I told him to tell my daughter to stay off the internet with this gangster ghetto. How you need to be independent to your own kids at least. To your own kids at least. And then he was on there ranting and raving, calling somebody a raggedy, rusty nigga. I was like, who is that? My mama said, that's Dr. Luke. I said, who is it? I said, he talk like that? She said, yeah, girl, he's real grimy. He gets real grimy with it.
You ever heard of Emmett?
Till?
No, Bobby Emmett.
Bobby Till?
Not Bobby Emmett, I think.
No, what's he got going on?
Yeah, he's like a
Let me get some more to y'all.
his name is Bobby Emmett. Bobby Emmett? Yeah, Bobby Emmett or something like that.
What he do? What's he known
He's
for?
like a historian, he preaches our story. But he's his name Bobby Emmett, something like that. But he's kind of off the chain too. You know what I'm saying? But he's real, man. He speaks some real shit. But it's like he's raw. You know what I mean? He's not like the average, a lot of these conscious community dudes. He's real raw, like he tell it like how you think it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he tell it like how you think it.
And sometimes you need it raw.
Yeah,
sometimes you need the shell broken off the egg. Man. You need to get to the yolk of the situation.
Because
which is what we need as, excuse me, not to cut you off, but just knowing how raw we are as people, that's how we give our love. I'm not finna sit here and lie to you. I'm not finna sit here and sugarcoat and be no yes girl. What you want to be? Oh yeah, I agree with you. Oh, I'm over here with my own opinion. As soon as you come and say something, no, don't you dare do it about you. Oh, okay. I have no opinion. I have no thought. That doesn't mean that you don't love me because we just agree to disagree. That means we're building. But at the same time, that's how we were, unfortunately, once we came here to America and been stolen from Africa and been whipped, enslaved, and checked. Your name is Toby. What's your name? Kunta. We were that rough love, that tough love. What you hear people say? Oh, I'm beating you because I love you. What kind of love is that? It's how we've been programmed and done. So I could see a school for girls teaching us how to be feminine and love and not overtalk our men and not be so angry. When they say, oh, we're going to the white women because they're nice and happy. That's because they had a happy, nice life. They didn't have to struggle.
I like that you said that because, I think black women kind of need that now. Like, they need, etiquette again.
Yeah.
Because
a lot of black women these days don't even want to hug you. I give my sister a hug. She'll be like,
they're not so accepting.
Yeah, they're not cuddly. They're loud. We. I'm a part of them.
Yeah.
I can't separate myself a tenth of a percent. What is that? 1,000,000th of a percent? I like just being happy because I like being happy. Mm-hmm. But I hang out with a lot of women that are not.
Yeah.
I hang out with a lot of women that are like, oh, I'm in trouble with my man and he acting out. And then my other friend, girl, leave him today. And I'm like, oh no, wait. I ain't even got no man, but I think you should stay with him because y'all been together for a long time and y'all seem so happy. This is just one argument. That girl, you tripping. She need to leave him today, girl. Let's go out to the club, man. And I'm just like, So now we got another single one. We don't have another. No, a lot of my friends are married. A lot of them are in relationships a long time. I look at them like, y'all been together for 22 years. Let me call this motherfucker. Get your butt back over here. I don't know why y'all tripping. She really wants you. Just pick a flower out the garden, out the yard, and come on in. I'm not one of those, but I can't separate myself because some of the ones I do. What am I doing? I'm just not with that crew. No, birds of a feather flock together. Find your feathery friends and hang with them. But at the same time, we're still a community. And we need to learn how to heal this whole community. So, yeah, what if I was to start a school for women? They were like, oh, here come a guy. Here come the girls out there. I ain't trying to get a woman to sit next to him on his stage. I hope she ain't trying to findiddle for the men for money. Oh, is he trying to get a woman to do it because he like women can get... Stop it. And it's going to go out of his account. I'm bad. I'm just drinking some tea, y'all. This is all my opinion. Questions. You got comments? Answer.
Well, I was gonna say, but Bobby Hemmett is interesting though.
Bobby Hemmett.
I believe that's his name, Bobby Hemmett. His message is real raw, some people might not accept his message like that because he the way he delivered it is raw. Like but he says it in a way like I said, shit that you be thinking and yeah, basically that shit that you be thinking.
And he says it. People think stuff, but they don't say it.
And then you feel it. You feel it. You like, man, this makes sense. I feel it, but that all right. So that's what I wanted to say. So this is one thing I wanted to say. A lot of the times we preach this consciousness and shit, but we still involve indoctrination. You know what I'm saying? Like, we've been so indoctrinated, like Jim Crowism and all that. We've been so indoctrinated that even when we feel like we're conscious at times, we still have this indoctrination tied to it. And we, you know what I'm saying? And we kind of like, we corrupt the consciousness, I would say. You know what I'm saying?
The bad usually outweighs the good, is what I'm hearing you say. So you can have like 98% good and do 2 things bad. If you black, they're gonna make sure that 2% outweighs everything. Everything is just bad.
No. What I'm saying is like,
I'm saying in society that we live in.
Yeah, no, I'm not talking society where I'm talking like personal, like just character wise as people. Like we've been so indoctrinated that even when we get we carry the indoctrination with the enlightenment sometimes. Like I would say like kind of like with the Rastafarian movement in a way, right? It's kind of like we still carry the religious indoctrination with it, even though we don't believe in religion. So it's kind of confusing, you know what I'm saying? Because then you still have this religious indoctrination, but that Rastas kind of outgrew as well, because when you see we preach reality and knowledge. So when you start to gain knowledge, you have no choice but to grow. So the knowledge will start to grow. You might not fully like for instance, the religious aspect was so religious, and then people started to say, nah, this ain't a religion. This ain't a religion. Don't get, you know what I mean? It started, even though it's been deemed a religion by the government, within the 2000s, late 2000s, early 2000s, somewhere, whatever. But it is used in a benefit, but
because religion is basically about power.
Yeah, but
and Rastafari is not about power. It's more about understanding.
Yeah, religion is about people having power over people, keeping people down and shit, keeping people in a box, keeping people stuck in a way like enslaved mentally. You can't leave the boundaries of whatever those laws are.
Parameters, yeah.
And whoever created those laws, you stuck there, and whoever's religion it is. You know what I'm saying? But
everybody has their own belief system.
Yeah,
honestly, even if you are in a religion,
you
I'm
don't have
sure
to.
you push away from some of it. It's only human.
Yeah, you don't have to have a religion to live. You know what I'm saying? And so when people they start to study knowledge and learn shit, the boundaries of religion start to break down because religion only ties to a certain sector's belief.
That's what
Could be a person. Could be a person that started it and it grew with. Could have been a one person's belief. You know what I mean? Of course, it started most likely with like one person, and it grew from there. So there's really one person's belief that you kind of like stuck into. And this, and but you're not able to grow. Too loud.
Oh, no, nothing.
But yeah, you ain't able to grow. You know what I mean? But so,
and I feel like beliefs for me is about growth. Because what I believe in should help me grow. I want to be a better me every day. So I don't compare myself to other people and other things and things like that. I compare myself to what I was doing yesterday. Am I a better me from yesterday? You know what I'm saying? Did I do and accomplish some of the things that I didn't do yesterday that I was maybe procrastinating on, or I didn't like that happen? Am I a better me today? Not what did Susie do over there, and am I better than Susie now today? Care about what Susie doing. I like it, love it, want some more of it. But that's what Susie, that's what's best for Susie. Susie ain't been through my struggle. And for right now, we're talking about a lot of us in our community, our Black community, have been through the same struggle that we can feel each other, that we're saying, yes, we like this school. We want to see this prosper. Let's come together so we can change this. It's called a generational curse. How can we change this generational curse? That's how it ties into the religion. We believe that we can do it no matter how many times they tear us down. Black Wall Street, Idlewild, my uncle, my cousin, Colonel Allensworth. These are all Black communities that we've tried. And they keep tearing us down. We keep trying again. So the only thing is, how do we do it without them coming in and shutting us down before we get started? With all this propaganda and the slander and the you know what I'm saying? Even the angry Black woman syndrome.
It's more trickier.
The thugs and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it gets trickier as time goes by.
Absolutely. How do we do this without being worried that they're going to be killed? Anybody that stands up and says anything to get us to be united as a Black people, we're going to worry about it being killed. How do we heal that trauma? That's a big trauma. That's a big trauma.
Right, so that's why.
Because everybody that we're talking about that's been slain and assaulted and assassinated.
Yeah, that's why it was created. You know what I mean? To create that trauma, to create fear. You know what I mean? To limit that.
This is the new age assassination. It may not be direct assassination on his life, but this is new age assassination. Tear him down on social media. That's why I don't have social media.
And that's why social media was created. You know what I mean? To control people. You know what I'm saying?
Watching you.
When you control you when you make your little comments or you.
We don't want you to put that out there. You're off.
You have your little comment. Yeah, you have your little comments and opinions.
Cut you on, cut you off.
Right. They can cut you on and cut you off.
Or let's just, this can be seen, but this can't. Yeah. You gotta watch. What were we doing before we even put this on? Oh, what we gonna say? Can we smoke on here? I'm not doing any of that. This is my opinion. I don't know if any of what I'm saying is true. It's just all me getting tea and gossip. Don't quote me on nothing. Unless I got books and stuff, 5 references. Maybe I need to find 5 more. Oh, shit. What my mama tell me when we was growing up? Find 10 means of making money. Once you find 10, find 10 more. I'm going to run with that because I got that from my mama. I only need one person to tell me that. That sounds good to me. Got it. Checkmate. But like I said, I'm just going off. I was getting tea, being on board today because he giving up his juice to the Annie. Everybody else is chiming in. I just thought it was something good to talk about, but I do like the idea of the school. And so why is it taking 25 years? I remember when my mom was going to do this shit with my brother. She was taking money from what we were supposed to be eating. Shit, we got it's a share with 6 kids. How come I get a triangle and it's it when it's a circle? We had to share, but she sent it way to Umar.
All right, so my point is that
he had a whole.
You gotta remember that they're always gonna stop a movement. So maybe that's why the school ain't around, because he's been getting fought by the power. What about that? Like we expect it's supposed to happen. So when it happens, why are you surprised? Ain't that what's supposed to happen?
You like this guy? This is a bag of excuses. You got a bag of excuses.
No.
Great bag of excuses.
That's not an excuse. That's
you're trying to find excuses. No. If you notice the bag is empty because none of these excuses don't work.
Said, you know what I'm saying? It's what always happens. It's not an excuse. The point is that it always happens. You're supposed to expect that to happen. So I mean, you're supposed to be prepared for the. You're supposed to expect that. So that's what I'm saying. Like, all right, so that's what I'm saying, right? He loses. Hold on. He loses the school. He loses the school, right, or whatever. This happens, and then the first thing, everybody just that's what always happens. So instead of us expecting, we knew this was going to happen. So let's not just jump against, against Dr. Umar.
I think it's called expect the best and prepare for the worst.
Right.
Is that how that saying goes?
So why didn't they prepare for the worst?
Because they thought they were.
Huh?
They was
How
putting the
did
money
they thought they were?
because they were collectively putting their money in the
That's
hands
not
of a good man.
That's not.
He was. That's what he was preaching.
The point
He
is
was
no.
preaching. He was
losing
good.
the point, man. The
What's
point
the
is
point?
the point is
What's the
that
insurance? Where is
he's
the
one
insurance?
man, whatever. We know that's going to happen to him. So why are we acting like it's his fault? We should automatically thinking like, nah, this is the government. You know this is what they do to all our people. We should have thought that first.
We was prepared for assassination. By my record of which we just talked about, they killed Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, all in front of their kids and shit and their family, we didn't expect him to be stealing from us.
No, that's how they create assassination. It's propaganda.
There you go. Some shit.
We or not making
allegedly lying or whatever the fuck is going on. I'm just getting tea. Remember this. I'm just asking my question.
Because this is what I'm saying.
These are my questions.
Do we have facts of this yet? So if we don't, then we're going too
far.
I
do have facts
facts, just like we did with Diddy.
I do have facts.
And a lot of Diddy charges got dropped.
I do have facts that he's taking their money.
You got facts of that.
I have facts because I know people that sent their money. My cousin, I said earlier, my cousin has 7 kids, 5 boys, 2 girls. Same man. They moved to LA to get their kids ready to go to his school. They're 5 boys. For the past 10 years, her husband has been on the internet making his platform. Bang!
Don't eat these.
Do as I say, not as I do.
Do as I say, not as I do.
And he has been building his platform on YouTube and Facebook about this brother not starting school because they had 7 kids to make him. They was just popping them out. Boop, 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 boop. The honors. Held up to the honors. This brother, that's his everyday thing. That's his job. It's getting on here. Talking about Umar.
You wouldn't have got there.
No, I didn't. Listen, I'm trying to. Remember, I'm still trying. I'm the funny thing. That's definitely not my thing. That's his job now for the past 10 years. One of his kids is about to graduate. They homeschool their kids now because the school didn't open. So he's on here every day tearing down Umar, like, when you go open this. He's going in. This is my cousin's wife. I eat the honors. Go look it up on YouTube. He's got receipts for this brother. That is his whole platform every day because they got 7 kids. Like, we about to just pop them out to go to the school. Almost like they was having kids just to go to this damn school. I'm just playing. They are a beautiful family, self-sufficient, gardens, homeschooling, hair, everything. She makes jewelry, beautiful jewelry. This is it. Like they know what they're doing. Vegans, eating right. They like ready to go and give what they know to the school too.
I think all them people that donated.
Come on, man. These ain't just like no if and any people trying to go to the school. These are like real people in the community. My mom, you think my mom is just a nobody? I
think all them people that donated, they need to build a GoFundMe or Facebook page, all come together and talk about it.
Hey, already, this is we doing it right now. We doing it right now.
Donate with me.
You didn't donate?
People that donated, yeah.
You didn't donate?
People that actually experienced.
But you just follow. You just follow. You're like, yeah, I clicked it. You're like, yeah, I pressed the button, follow.
Subscribe.
Subscribe.
It don't cost nothing to hit that button.
It might cost you $111. You better watch out.
No. That's such a Umar bash.
I am not. These are facts. These are facts. He charged $111 to get on his OnlyFans page, and he says not because of the money.
Yeah, get your money, Umar, son. Get your money, son. Do your OnlyFans. You know what I'm saying? Run that bag up, son.
Because I like the number 3. 111. I make a wish at 111. It equals 3. That's my. You know what I'm saying? That's my number. My numerology number. I like it.
Right.
But I didn't know he was gonna be charging nobody $111 when everybody else charging $499. $999. He ain't charging $111. Let me get a few dollars, Dr. Umar. If you can send me something to my cash app, you can send it right here. $sign Naila Franklin.
Hey,
Holla
tell
at
her
me.
Umar she better do something strange for a piece of change around this motherfucker. You know what I'm
He's
talking
not
about?
doing anything strange.
Yeah.
He's doing strange things. He's doing strange things. He's doing them.
Yeah.
I'm drinking tea. I don't even know.
Yeah, man.
I'm getting so much damn tea. I need more tea. So what we saying is, like we said, I want community. I love what he's saying.
Fire, I can't play.
I love what he's saying. I love what he's promoting, not what he's doing. I don't even know what he's doing because I wasn't there. So
Yo, I support. Yo, this is for the record. I support Dr. Umar to the fullest percent. FDMG, you know what I'm saying? I want to see it happen. I want to see it make it work.
Why you have to look back at me? Why you have to look back at me when you said that?
You know what I'm saying? I want to make see it work. You know what I'm saying?
That sounds like he iffy about his questions, his comments.
Nah, I thought she was trying to, you know what I'm saying? You know what they try to do, you know what I'm saying, to the movement. You know how they try to send them. You know what I'm saying?
You see that, ladies? He's trying to make sure we ain't that quick.
Fight the power.
Got to fight the power with that beat.
Elvis was a hero to most, but he never meant shit to me because he's straight out racist and simple and plain. Fuck him, man, John Wayne. Because I'm black and I'm proud.
I'm black and I'm proud. Say it loud. I'm black and I'm proud. Say it loud.
Most of my heroes don't appear on the scale. Y'all know about that.
And my James Brown voice, y'all like my James. Say it loud.
Y'all think we about to tap out of this shit?
Yeah.
Man,
like we said, we love Black community. That's my only question. Even though I'm getting all this tea, I just want to know what the solution is so that we can move forward. If someone else, like myself, starts a new school, how do we make sure that we still have our community's full attention and commitment to just believing in that we can do something together? That we can be a community. Don't let them take our shine. Don't let them take our shine just because he's living a life outside of the
weak ass cats that be claiming y'all gangster and all that. And y'all, you know what I'm saying? Y'all
be gangster about this blackness. Be gangster about loving ourselves. Be gangster about sticking together. Be gangster about teaching our young children that we can be better than that they don't want us to be. Because when we work together, we're better. Dream work make the team work, and teamwork make the dream work. So have a dream first.
You ain't tough. You ain't doing enough, so you ain't tough.
Empress top notch for today on the streets.
A class I splash out. I'm signing off. I'm out of here. You know what I'm saying?
We'll have some more tea later on. I'm gonna boil it up. How about us?
Fuck it. I'm just gonna let it play out because I'm not getting up. I ain't getting up. Fuck it. Smoke break.
Let me smell this.
Yeah, like real. It's not.
I know. I top. I do have some.
It has a good taste.
I don't really have to try this.
How was yours though?
This one is pretty good. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's a C. I'm looking for A's though. I'm looking for A's.
It's a C.
I'm looking for A pluses.
You was trying that.
Yeah, I'm just street.
What was I gonna say?
Because I need it's going VIP club. You know what I'm saying? They got cigars and shit. I need that shit to be like on the top. You know what I'm saying?
But you gotta.
I have to be ready, and you have to be ready. Yeah.
No, I mean you gotta tell like. I need you to.
I need to test stuff first. As long as I can touch it, test it, smell it, send it, I'm good. Let me see my ceiling fan.